Coming up in this video, I'm going to show you 7 signs that indicate that you will be a success. Let's just jump right into it so you can see my 7 signs that will indicate that you will be successful. So number 1, you're an action taker. You get things done. You're not waiting on permission for somebody to tell you what to do. You're not waiting on the other people to figure things out. You know, you're just getting things done. You're just starting, right? You're jumping the gun. You're just off and running, right? Matter of fact, you're fixing the plane while it's in the air, right? You're moving. You're an action taker. And I've seen a lot of successful people that they're just action takers. They're not waiting for people to tell them what to do. They're just making things happen. They're like ignorance on fire. And if that's you, if you're an action taker, if you're just making things happen, you're just moving and you're running and you're not even looking behind and you're just focused all the way through. If that's you, guess what? You're definitely on the right path to becoming a huge success. So, and again, number 1 is an action taker. Number 2, you're super competitive, right? If there's a leaderboard to get on, you're on it. If there's a contest to join, you're joining it, right? If there's, some type of whatever, some type of recognition, some type of, goal, you're definitely going to achieve that goal, right? You see the success stories of other people, in the industry, and you're like, you know what? Hey, congratulations to them. They definitely deserve, but you know what? I can do it better. If that's you, guess what? You're definitely on the right path. I've seen so many people over the years that are just so super competitive, and no wonder they're so successful. So if that's you, if you're super competitive and you want to always show people, hey, I have arrived. Hey, I can do that. Matter of fact, I can do it even better. If that's you, hey, you're definitely on the right path. You're definitely going to be a success because you're super competitive. Number 3, I like this one. You just take responsibility. You take responsibility when everything is good, and you take responsibility when everything is bad, right? You're not blaming other people, right? When things are good, we're always quick to, take responsibility for that. But when things in business aren't going so well, you want to blame this person. You want to blame that company. You want to blame this. You want to blame that. It's their fault, right? Guys, you got to stop giving people power over your success. Guess what? Own it. If you failed, own it, right? If you messed up, own it. Here's one thing I learned, guys. I either win or I learn, right? And if you are like that, if you have the mentality where you look at your successes and you look at your failures and you own whatever side of the fence, the outcome comes out on, if you own it either way, guess what? You're either going to win big or you're going to learn big. And what I mean by learn, you're going to learn not to do that again. So if something happened and it didn't go your way, hey, I failed. Guess what? I'm not doing that anymore. I learned from that. So I'm gonna make an adjustment in my activity, in my behavior, in my routine, whatever it is, so I can reach my goal. But the one thing that I've learned that a lot of successful people, they own it. When they win, hey, I did that. Yes, I did that. And when they screwed up and something didn't go their way, they're the same way. Yep, that was me. I screwed up. I own that. That was all me. They're not blaming anybody. They take 150% of all the responsibility for the outcomes that they have in business and even in life. And if that's you, you got the right mindset. You got the right mindset for business, for sure. Yeah, you got the right mindset. You're definitely going to be a success. And I've seen a lot of people that have that same mindset, and no wonder why they're having so much success in whatever it is that they're doing. So that was number 3, was take responsibility. Number 4, and we're moving through this pretty quickly. Now, this is a good one here as well. Number 4 is you're in the right circle of people. And what I mean by that is everybody that you hang around, or your small clique of people, 5 people, whoever, people that you connect with on a day-to-day basis, you're talking to them all the time, you're learning from them. These are people that are in a higher position than where you're at, right? They're where you want to be. You're learning out of that whole crew. You're the lowest one out of that whole crew. Everybody else has made it where you want to be, and you're hanging around them. You're learning. And why do you want to be in that type of circle? Because if you hang around those type of people, guess what? Eventually, you're going to wind up just like them. Okay. Now, if your circle is where you're the biggest one and everybody else around you is trying to learn from you, well, you're really not going to go too fast. You're not going to go anywhere faster than where you're already at, right? Because everybody's learning from you. You're setting the pace. But if you got other people who you follow, your mentors, right? Your coaches, the people who you look up to in life, in business, if you're hanging around them a lot, guess what? It's going to rub off on you and it's going to help you reach your goal a lot faster. So if you're like, well, hey, I don't know about my friends. I'm not saying you need to fire your friends, but you need to add some new people, right? And if for those that, that are in that position, when you look at it and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I am like the lowest person, in my group, and everybody else is, I'm actually looking to, toward them as, getting more information and knowledge and education to help me to become more successful. Guess what? You're in the right place. You're in the right circle. It's just a matter of time. Stay connected to those people because it's definitely going to help speed up your journey of becoming a success. Number 5 is that you're solution focused. Here's one thing in business that I've learned, guys. Things are going to happen. Things are going to get screwed up. Systems are not going to work. You're not going to figure out how to do this. You're not going to figure out how to do that. This is going to look overwhelming. That's going to look overwhelming. Whatever it is, but it doesn't matter because you're solution focused. You're not, complaining, well, I can't figure this out. Oh, well, I don't know about that person or whatever. Hey, guess what you're doing? You're always finding solutions constantly, right? And that's one thing that I can say for myself. I'm always looking for solutions. I can say that for a lot of really successful people. They always got solutions. They don't dwell in the problem or whatever things happen. When things happen, they find a solution. They're not having pity parties. They're having a solution party. Hey, we need to find a solution to this problem. If you really want to speed up your success, focus on solutions. Okay, guys, we're in 2018. There's so many resources. Oh man, if you don't have a pen, get a pen. I want you to write this down. I'm gonna give you 2 resources that will make a huge difference in your business and even in your life in general. Okay, the first one, write this down now. The first one is called Google. Google.com. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, number 2, the next one is called YouTube.com. Solutions are all in those 2 websites. If you like to read, just go to Google. If you like to watch videos, go to YouTube. And that's me. I like YouTube, but I like both because I use both of them all the time. But guys, you gotta be solution focused. Let me let you in on something. If you're in business right now, there's going to be some problems. You're going to come across something that you cannot figure out. Guess where you can go to help figure that issue out? Google and YouTube. Put your information in, guys. I'm telling you, solution-focused people in business tend to get the biggest check because in business, it's all about solving problems. Matter of fact, as the rocket ship, the space shuttle is going up to the moon, it's constantly correcting itself, right? It's always, adjusting itself. You're going to have to do that if you're trying to reach the stars as well in your business. You got to make adjustments. You got to find solutions to these little issues that are going to come up in your business. Okay. So you got to be solution focused. Now, if that's you, if you are solution focused, you're okay. You're going to be fine. If you're checking all these different things that I'm sharing and you're checking each one off, hey, you're going to be okay. You're going to be good. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be fine. Okay. No matter what it is, you're going to be good. So that was number 5. Number 6, we're almost done. Number 6 is you're always learning. Always. You're always learning new methods. You're always learning new strategies and testing, right? And here's the thing I want to say about marketing, about being in business. Marketing is always changing. There's always some new tool, some new resource, some new method, some new strategy, some new system, some new coach, some new whatever. There's always something new happening when it comes to marketing. What you're going to have to do is always surround yourself and always be in a constant learning mode. Now, here's a disclaimer. When it comes to just learning, all this knowledge, all this access that we have nowadays doesn't mean anything if you don't apply it. You're going to have to apply it because you can learn. I know a lot of professional learners. They learn a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, they got all the courses. They got all the tools. They got all the resources. They know all the websites. They know all the videos, but they don't do nothing with it. They don't put nothing into action. They don't put nothing into play. A sign that you're definitely going to be successful is you're always learning, and then you're applying what you're learning. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I know a lot of people, they're always learning. A lot of my mentors are always going to the events. They're always on the webinars. They're always watching videos. They're always their head in a book. But on the other side of that is that they're always working. They're always putting things in play. And I mean, they're what they learn, they put in action. They're a practitioner. They really practice what they preach. They're really putting things in motion. Okay? And that's what you got to do. So that was number 6. Number 7. This is a big one. Number 7 is that you're just obsessed with becoming a successful person. You're obsessed with it, right? That's all you think about. You're at the events. You're on the webinars. You're on the calls. You're learning. You're always in YouTube. You're always on Google. You're just obsessed. You're always taking action, right? You're always putting things in play. You're just focused. You see it. I can't even explain. You just see it, right? And you know it's already there. Matter of fact, in your mind, you're already a success. You're already there because your mind is already there. You're just getting the monetary aspect to catch up where your mind is already at. If that's you, that's half the battle. You got to see it, right? You got to already envision it, right? You got to be obsessed with becoming a successful individual. And whatever it is that you're trying, whatever your goal is, you got to be obsessed with it. And I know a lot of successful people around the world. And you know what? They're obsessed with it. And because of that obsession, you know, it's allowed them to do some incredible things for themselves, for their family, for their finances, for the type of car that they drive, for the type of address and neighborhood they live in, or to the type of charities that they can donate to, the type of organizations they can donate to, just the type of organizations they can create themselves because of that obsession of knowing that they can become better than what they've ever dreamed of becoming. It's because they were obsessed with becoming different, guys. And so these are my 7 signs that show that you will be successful, okay? And of course, there are more, but these are just 7. And if you hit a lot of these different ones that I got written here on my notepad here, you're definitely on the right path. And I'll definitely see you there going across stage somewhere or getting some type of award or seeing you in some video doing something incredible because you have changed your life. I'll see you there because I know what you're doing here, okay? And I see it. So if you see this in you, if you only got 1 out of 7 or 3 out of 7, well, guess what? You got some more work to do, okay? You got some more work to do, but guess what? You're on the right path. Because remember, what did I say? Success is all about adjustments, right? You got to find those solutions. And if you are solution focused, so if you're an action taker, if you're super competitive, if you take responsibility, if you hang around the right circle of people, right? If you're solution focused, if you're always learning, and if you're obsessed, you're definitely going to make it where you want to go in your business. So again, guys, that's all I got for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the information. Be sure to click on the subscribe button right below and click the bell so you'll get notified anytime I upload any new videos. And you don't want to miss those videos. I got a lot of cool stuff coming to this YouTube channel. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate that. Be sure to check out the description as well. I got some additional information right there in the description. Some other videos that I have as well. So with that said, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you guys over the top. Peace out.
In the stillness somewhere above, the city